this was going on. And I had a new client. She probably ain't coming back, but oh my God. All right, y'all.
All right. This has been one. I forgot what I was finna say. See?
You gonna say to all a good night.
Chef, you want to see my suitcase? My standard size suitcase?
It's probably as big as you are. Sure. You know I had to.
So I went on the app to go check in because I needed a bigger suitcase because everything didn't
You're
fit in
gonna be there for 4 days.
Okay, can I please tell?
Tell your story.
Thank you. I needed a bigger suitcase because everything didn't fit that I wanted to bring.
Jesus Christ.
So when I went to the mall, I was like, okay, I'm going to get, and it was this nice suitcase, and it came in a bundle, and it was really cheap, mind you. So.
All right.
Go get the suitcase too.
Wait.
Okay.
I had to check my bags, and it was like 2 standard bags, good, free, 2 standard bags, free, put it in there.
So I just want, while she's going to get the bag, I want to remind everybody, she is only 4'11", so all of her clothes are like Barbie clothes to begin with. 2, she's only going to be there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. I moved to a whole nother country, bought all my clothes in 3 suitcases. I just want the record to reflect that before she rolled this big ass suitcase that's over half her fucking body for 4 fucking days.
That is you, golly.
She wears Barbie clothes. Let's be honest. T don't wear nothing that cover nothing completely up. So do y'all see this bullshit?
And she got on heels, so you know.
Do y'all see this bullshit? T wears pasties and thongs, and she got 2 for bitch. Leave me alone. T, leave me alone.
I don't think one of them are standard.
No, that big one is not standard.
No, you can be. They ain't no carry on.
That's gonna have to be checked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pay some money.
Yeah, you gon' well, you ain't got to say who you flying on here, but
I already know who you flying on. I heard the way she talked about it. I'm a guess, and you ain't got to say I'm right or wrong, but it sounds like Southwest.
Yeah, dude.
Uh-huh.
They don't want to give you 2 free bags.
And then you had to check in.
That's not a lot. Let me tell y'all why it's not a lot. See, y'all, especially Chef lives, okay, in a warm area. I'm in a cold area going to a supposedly warm area that ain't that warm yet. But it has a potential to be way warmer than here.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I had to pack for the weather of the possibility of the weather.
It's
okay, I had to make sure I had clothes that
it's
if I
still
get
4 days.
Can I leave?
I'm just reminding them that it's still 4 days.
What? And then let me explain, because see, y'all don't go out and shit. So my girlfriends, they would know because we go out. Listen to what I'm trying to explain, then you would understand. I have clothes for the daytime, but if we go to the club, I have to have club gear. Then I have to have heels.
True.
I have to have shoes that go with what I'm wearing.
Big
It
fact.
ain't that simple. You understand?
So I have one request. This is what I want you to do. When you get there, if you're in a double queen bed, I want you to lay every fucking thing out. And then each day you're there, just take pictures of what you actually wore versus what you didn't wear.
It wouldn't matter, because I know I'm not going to wear everything. I'm not dumb. I know I'm not going to wear all of this.
Oh, I know you know that.
But again, I can wake up in the morning and have a whole outfit ready. And then my mood changes when I get up. I could get my clothes out the night before. And then I may wake up and be like, I'm feeling like I want to be jazzy today. And and when you go somewhere else, you want to be able to look and feel like the fuck you want to feel without being limited. So if people don't understand that, I get it. But I don't limit myself to what may be. And that's okay. And I bet you I won't regret packing all that shit. But I bet you I will regret. Damn, I should have bought that
If
one
you
outfit.
don't have it, I understand. T, I'm a woman just like you are, so I get that. I've been out of town with you
I
before.
gotta have a purse to go with if I'm going out, the purse, the clutch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the right shoes. Then I don't wear flats
Right.
to the club. So now I gotta make sure I got these heels. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this. So what I did is this suitcase has just like regular clothes for the day and stuff, and my gym shoes. This suitcase is the club suitcase. This is all the club gear. There we go. I separated them.
That's what silent Llama made for me. They just sent it to me.
T.
Isn't it cute?
I love it. Now them heels ain't gonna hurt my feet, Cash, because I have flats as well. I'm smart. I've been doing
T,
this
the
for a
people
long time.
the people requested a 360. Can you show us your outfit?
No.
They requested it. You're not gonna please your people? That's crazy.
Yeah, your
Teacups.
little
You see that?
video
Send me
You
some
see
money
that,
guns.
teacups? You see
Send me
that?
5 money guns. I'll do a 360.
Thank you, Shay. Silent, I absolutely love it. Thank
Lovely.
you so much.
Lovely. Again,
Shut
you
up,
got 8 followers.
fortunately.
Please
I block
get your
you.
game up before you tell me getting defensive. You defensive by coming from a fake page. The moment you come from a page with less than 100, 200 people, you already defensive. You can't fuck with me. Don't even talk to me. Because you on a defense the moment you make a page, you're going to argue with me in the comment section, okay? There we go.
I'm gonna turn the comments off on y'all ass. Shut up, Dime.
No, you're not. How about you defensive? And who are you? You are faceless.
I know, Silent. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am defensive, lovely. I am. So let's talk about what you are.
What you shaking up? What is that?
Let's start with your pronouns.
Oh,
Then let's start with your real face.
Oh shit.
And then what's your name, sis?
Why y'all keep coming for her? When y'all gonna learn?
who's the pronouns?
So
Start with the pronoun.
What's that you shaking up, sis?
my immunity booster.
Oh, for the plane?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink this before I go. None of your business. Cause I don't put my business on social media. I'm sure you don't. You wanna know why I know you don't? Because you nobody in your real life.
T,
Hey
why
man,
you
say
doing it
man.
like that?
Hey man, say man. Yo man.
I mean, you know, people be getting the balls to be somebody when they really ain't nobody.
Hey, listen, I hear you 100%.
Boy, thugging.
You just cooked them up, bro. She
Now, that's
said
for
you
real
ain't
though.
nobody in your real life.
Some people whole life right here on this app.
That's a fact.
That's real shit. And I be like, man, it's stuff outside of here. Like when I be seeing them dating live, I'm like, yo, just go outside and date. Like, what are you talking about? This person that listen, man, go outside.
Hold on, Tavarius. Lovely. She's the person that you here looking at. That's who she is.
Every chance she gets.
Why
You
are
do
you
be in here a lot, lovely. I ain't
Every
gonna lie.
chance she
why are
gets.
you here?
I'm somebody to
You so
you
bothered.
because you choose to be here.
You seem like a fan. Is what it's giving. It's giving
Because
fan.
I'm not following you. But you definitely watching me.
Facts.
You see how that goes?
That's real shit.
Damn it! Now I'm not gonna be able to get back to sleep because I dozed off too soon.
You know, it'd be so cute. Y'all cute and all, but all because I said she was defensive. No, lovely, your name. I know your name. You do a lot. Like, just because you said I'm defensive doesn't bother me. It's you. I know you're a troll. Like, I know I am familiar with your name enough and that red picture that you use as a profile because you can't show your face. I'm very familiar with that red picture and the name Lovely. Yeah. That's all.
Hey, Well, listen, I got a trip in the morning too, but I ain't going that far. I'm just going to Alabama because my daughter turning 20. Today's her 20th birthday, and I'm gonna go over. Well, I ain't surprised. I called her. She at work right now. She got school in the morning, but I just gonna go see my baby because she can't get back home. So I'm gonna go down and see her and spend. So that's crazy. Like I had a teenager yesterday. Today I got a 20-year-old.
Ain't that something?
Hey man, listen. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man?
That's how it be.
That shit ain't fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
ain't.
said Alabama worry about. I'm going to Tuscaloosa.
It ain't
Is it
fair.
raining out there out south in Texas somewhere?
Tuscaloosa? No, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, you in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Atlanta. I've been here shit for
Oh,
24
that's
years.
what I was gonna say. Remember, I told y'all interrupted me because Chef said I needed a blanket. I
Oh,
was
my
gonna get one of the comments. The comment said,
Bro.
"What's his name?"
Your daddy.
No,
That's
no,
his
no.
name.
I got it.
But she,
I don't know how many of y'all are limited to living, but everything don't involve a man.
Girl.
I think everything don't involve a man. Okay. If I every time I get on the flight, it ain't got nothing to do with him.
Right.
Understand? A person can go and travel and have fun without there being a him. Okay.
hey, fact.
Or her.
Or her, right. Cause I got a spring and summer full of travel, and
Jesus.
you know.
That's because it's a she.
It ain't neither.
Rolling.
I ain't going in not romantically or intimately.
You gonna like them Houston clubs though. You going out Houston?
Yeah, I'm going
Dallas
to have
club?
fun.
Yeah.
And if I was going to see somebody, I wouldn't even tell y'all I was traveling the way y'all is. I wouldn't even tell y'all I was traveling.
CT, they have to live through you though. They put you with a man, and they put that in the image because they got to live through you. They don't have that.
No, they just messy.
Man,
Just nosy.
nah.
They did it to Chef too.
Well, Chef done been with what's his name?
But wait, see, no, I didn't even tell them I was traveling when I went to Texas. They could just tell my backdrop was different. And my pussy been busy. I didn't slept with 2 red pillows in the span of a month.
Oh, I'm about to say shut up.
Right. I made the same face.
Yo, man, y'all. Hey man,
I
I need
made
your
the
TikTok
same
more often.
face.
It is. I ain't going. I changed my mind.
See, if you don't get an umbrella and go on about your day,
Thank you for reminding me because I got one sitting right on my thing. Then I messed up with quick weave.
period.
Glue. Ain't no thread up in here. Ain't no wig to take off and put back on. This is a whole quick weave. 1 track come out, 2 track come out. I'm done. That's it. I'm finished.
They trying to scare you with the rain and shit. Don't be doing all that. Texas big as hell. It ain't raining in all sides of it.
I'm gonna watch Sisters because didn't no Sisters come out yesterday.
If you on their Instagram, it
Is that
do
a
say
movie or a TV
Wednesday,
show?
but that's the live version. Like if you have like Hulu Live or something, they play it live. That's the Wednesday one. But I got Prime and I subscribe to BET. It ain't come out for me yesterday either.
Did one come out today? Also, it ain't no new episode then.
I don't know. It's not out for me yet on Prime. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so it's ready. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all haven't watched it, I'm not gonna give it away for y'all. But what happened, I already knew was gonna happen. And I'm so glad Tyler Perry put some new writers on deck because the new writers did exactly what I would have did.
Yeah, they doing their thing.
They did. Them new writers is on it, and they.
I'm glad. I'm so glad.
Tyler was playing with us. He was playing in our face. Now them new writers, they doing exactly what I would have did. Okay. And I already knew what was gonna happen with that.
I'm looking right now to see if it's on Prime. I looked earlier, but it was.
AT, it was raining from Fort Worth all the way to Alabama today.
I don't see a
Heavy
new
rain.
episode.
Is it still raining now?
It was heavy rain. I mean, heavy rain. I come up out of Fort Worth today, and I'm at somewhere in Alabama. It rained all the way across. Heavy ass rain too.
Let me
Just
see.
get your umbrella. You'll be all right.
No,
Where you at on I-20?
stay my ass home.
I came down.
What
I
side
came
of
down
what
20
side
to
of
10. It all
Okay.
what
the way
side of
across that motherfucker. I mean, from fucking all the way across from Fort Worth. I come down Fort Worth through Dallas, head down through 10, come all the way across. It was raining like crazy. Heavy ass rain too.
Well, you gonna have some turbulence, T.
I don't know
Yeah.
about
Check
time
that
tomorrow
down
come
because see,
through.
y'all are
She'll
the
be
most
all right.
negative motherfuckers in this world.
No,
How
I'm
you
hey.
not
gonna
saying
predict
nothing
that?
negative. I
It
said
ain't
get an
gonna be raining
umbrella.
no more tomorrow.
I said get an
Who gonna speak
umbrella.
that
That's what
into
I'm
the
telling you.
world? I'm going nowhere.
Girl, you better stop for them cats
Hey,
fall
I'm
out.
hey,
finna
look,
lie.
you gotta learn how to dance in the rain.
No, I'm
Yeah,
finna lie and say I
I
got
mean,
California.
I come
The
up out of
hell?
Fort Worth. I picked up down by Houston. I had two stops. I
That's all
picked
I
up in
said.
Fort Worth, then I went down to Baytown. Baytown is right on the side of Houston. All that whole little area is raining like crazy today.
Even I got some rain today.
I'm changing my
See, look
mind.
at them. Now they talking about it was a tornado watch and it was some more
That's
Okay,
cool.
stuff.
It,
right,
look,
it's
we
gonna be
supposed to,
more. More gonna come. More
yeah,
gonna
it's
come.
supposed to rain here tomorrow though, Atlanta, but I'm
We're gonna
finna
get
down.
more.
First it was rain, now it's a tornado
I have
watch.
toys in my
What's
chat.
next? What's next? A tsunami on the other side or something? Like what's
Yeah, just
Yeah, it's
get
supposed
your
to rain
umbrella.
all
You'll
day.
be all right, sis. Just go get your umbrella. You'll be all right. You know.
the fact that when she go and it don't rain, I hope she block y'all. Cause that's just crazy.
That's why I'm gonna start being quiet. I think even when I get married, I'm not gonna tell y'all until the wedding is over.
Mhm.
Big
I'm
facts.
not staying home.
Hell no,
I'm just
heartbreaker.
gonna wait till the wedding over because I'll be like, I'm getting married, girl. Don't do that. Or
And I
y'all
don't know where you, I don't know where
don't
you
wear
going with
blue.
that big old suitcase. I don't know where you carry that thing to. You can't even push that thing. Look at that.
It's big. It's literally half of. It's over half of her because she got on heels.
Right, exactly.
Slide it. Slide what
Oh
other way
yeah.
you
She
slide
can't
Oh
it?
even
no,
push it
Look,
good. She can't even push
if
that
she
suitcase
take her
good.
heels off, that would be under her titties.
Right. I don't know
Nah,
where
hey
you
she
gotta
look,
going
take
with
them
that.
heels
look.
off. Take
Hey,
the
hey,
heels.
that's why you can't wear no flats.
Right.
If she
She
wear
definitely can't
flats, she
put no
won't be
flats
able.
on.
She
Take the
won't have
heels
the
off, T.
leverage
I
she
wanna see.
needs.
This
That's your
don't go on the escalator, y'all. See, that's the thing. That's why I say y'all. If I was the first time traveler, y'all would scare me.
What
I
is
already thought
the
this
what?
out.
who
She
said something
can't
about an
put the,
escalator?
yeah,
Somebody
David,
she
said
can't put the
it gonna knock
escalator.
her down the escalator.
Yeah, she definitely can't put that on no
No,
escalator.
she got to check
we
that.
gonna check this.
Yeah, you got to check
What the
that.
hell?
That
Yeah,
ain't even going on the plane.
See
She
that
what
can't
can't get
check
I
that.
told
that can't go
y'all?
in the
You ain't
overhead
gonna get
bin.
nowhere.
That's
Y'all
bigger
got
than the whole
Yeah.
problems.
overhead bin.
Y'all got some real problems. I
I
wonder if
No,
y'all
told
be
you.
no. They just ain't never traveled. That's all that
no,
Yeah.
is.
no,
It's for real.
they be making stuff so like crazy. Ain't no way y'all just
Somebody said get ready
you
for
know.
the looks at the airport. You talking to somebody that get looked at everywhere they go. You think I'm scared about looks at the airport?
Right. That's crazy. They don't know what they talking about.
I got blonde hair as a black I got platinum hair as a black woman. You think I'm scared of somebody looking at me?
Platinum.
Like, do y'all be know who y'all be talking to?
That platinum.
I got platinum hair, platinum blonde hair as a black woman. And y'all think I'm worried about somebody looking?
You need to stop telling them stuff because they just be talking. That stuff get
I
annoying.
told you. It's because I pointed it out. Now you get to see it.
I've been seeing this since you said they be giving you stuff you don't
Because y'all
ask
be
for.
thinking people be defensive. I'm telling y'all, it be like, right? Oh, chef, your people came over here from the foxhole the other night.
What they do?
Yeah.
Started a whole bunch of shit.
What they do? Tell me.
They tussled. They
Well,
slammed. They were slamming each other,
each
Pulling
punching
other.
each other,
weed.
clawing out the eye. And they said they was from the foxhole.
Yep.
What happened? Tell me the story.
Once upon a time, not long ago, there was a
That was
hoe.
a hoe.
And she
And I
admitted it was a
okay.
sister wife. And the side chick, let me tell you, she was a
The
hoe.
stepbrother.
The girl. There she go, TFT and Dee.
Oh my God! Do not bring them. Don't start that shit back up though.
TFT is not a foxholer.
It's,
They came from they started, the fight started in your house.
They may have been there when the story came out. If we're talking about the girl who was with her baby daddy's something like a stepbrother. Yeah,
Yeah, she was a sister
that was.
wife to her baby
Well,
daddy's
no, yeah,
stepbrother.
she said she wanted to be the sister
Wanted
wife
to
to the
be.
baby daddy, something like a step. They really not stepbrothers, but yeah, they may have been in there,
They
but
were
they're
stepbrothers.
not.
She said they were stepbrothers.
she
They're
said
not.
she did say they were
Yeah,
stepbrothers.
she
That
said.
they're not. They are two people that share a sibling. Their parents were never together.
Well, she go around saying stepbrother. It look
I
weird.
But
know
you know
what
what?
she
That
said.
can't, like, it depends now. Cause see, that depends. Oh, and that was gonna be another part of the topic I was gonna talk about today. Cause that brings me to the point. So my sister, my baby sister, her dad, side of the family, they call me. I'm the sister. Like, I'm they cousin.
Yeah.
So it depends on how, like, the
But
social
they were never
construct ain't,
raised
ain't
together.
everybody's reality. The way, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I am literally, they don't look at me as that's her sister. That's our cousin. You know what I'm saying? I'm not separate from them, even though my dad ain't her dad, and my
Yeah.
mama
That.
wasn't
But that's
together.
what I'm saying. After we did a deep dive into the
That was
dynamic
still
of
my
the,
that was still my stepbrothers.
I'm talking about her. After
That's
we
her
did
stepbrother.
that's not her stepbrother.
Well, she
The,
said what she said, and we're not
I
gonna negate
know.
her stuff.
Okay, T.
Dee Dee, where you at? Come back. Don't let her tell your truth.
I
Don't
know
let
what
her
she
negate the
said, and
fact of
it's
your
still
truth.
not her stepbrother,
Dee Dee said it
or
was.
not the
That wasn't
baby
even the
daddy's
worst part.
stepbrother.
She
Right.
was
Oh,
19.
I
He was
know it
50.
wasn't the worst part. It got the more we dug, it was like Jesus Christ. Yeah, it definitely got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But when she started with that sentence, it's yeah, we need to get a complete understanding of that first.
Nah, I stopped when she said she was 19. They
Okay, so
was
here we go. Red
15 or
pillars, if
something.
you in here, y'all on the chopping block for the next topic? Because I heard the conversation y'all had today. Somebody called me about it.
Oh shit,
Okay?
they
Y'all
do.
next. So if you in here, red pillars,
I think
I
they
heard
gone.
I heard the insecurities in the dialogue. Okay, let me read it.
Oh
See
Lord,
what I got.
do I need to go?
Nah,
And now, hey, we talking about travel. Let's talk about travel.
no, back up, rewind. That was next to the topic. That was next. That's already been typed up and put as the backdrop. Okay, let me read it to y'all.
She said back up.
The first thing, no man wants, but listen, I need y'all to listen to this shit. It starts with, no man wants to be in the same room with two women he slept with. But listen,
Why not?
listen. It goes as deep as, no man should be allowed to spend Christmas with his kids at the mother of the children's house if she's moved on. Nor should a man be able to meet her at the grandparents' house because he is no longer a part of the family, and that's too personal.
People worry about the wrong shit.
What?
They worry about the wrong
Hold on.
shit. Wherever my child at, I'm gonna be.
I ain't got kids. I'm staying
So
out of this.
you trying to tell me I can't take my kids' Christmas presents to the grandma house? That's
That's what they
crazy.
said over there in the lower ninth ward.
No, yes
Yes,
you
They didn't
can.
say that.
ma'am.
No, they didn't
Yes,
say over there.
ma'am.
They didn't say that. You misunderstood that.
That's what
Not
they
over there, Lord.
said.
Nah, yeah, nah.
They said if it's a birthday party, right? Now I could pull up pictures right now of my grandson's birthday party. And I was in a relationship at the time. My daughter's father was there and my boyfriend was there. But they said that, no,
What's wrong with it?
they should not.
That's people who don't have a mature adult relationship. Cause I'm gonna tell you, when my daughter was a minor, wherever my child was at, I'm there. If I can't go, she can't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
And I sat there, you know, my baby mama got a whole motherfucking husband right now, and I sat there and shook his motherfucking hand like,
Yeah.
"Good looking, brother. I appreciate you."
Nah, for real.
Where is the insecure? Like, so this is what was said. It was said that they shouldn't be in the same because no man want to be in the same room. But it make this make sense for me. What about y'all men that be having side back? Not no shade. How do y'all get them on one accord? Like when you cheat and then you got to bring the kid back in and if you telling me I can't be around a motherfucker that I had a child with and I was with or rocking with, then how do y'all excuse the shit that y'all do and then still be able to want the women to get along?
I think you misunderstood what they were talking about. I don't think they said that. I don't think that.
Wait, see, you just contradicted yourself because initially you said no man wants to be in the same room with two women he slept
Right.
with. I think what you meant,
Two men with
the
a woman
one
that
woman that has slept with two men. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what you
my
meant
bad.
to say.
My
Okay,
bad.
but
That's right.
you was confusing the fuck out of me. Okay, yeah, I got you.
Same room with it say two women that he slept with, but that was not the right. She
That
did
they
say
meant two men that their woman has slept with.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, as long as it's mature
I
adults, I
don't.
don't care.
Yeah, I don't think. No, I don't think. Hold on, let me say this real quick. With kids involved, that's something that you have to deal. I don't think they might have was talking about if they ain't had kids with them or whatever like
No,
that.
they
That might have been
said one of the examples. It was one girl that came in and said, "I guess this." So this is what I was told, right? I don't have the screen recording. I have one screen recording. That's even worse. So I don't even want to play that one. But I don't have a screen recording for this. She told me today, and she texted to me because I said text it to me so I can discuss it today. But she said one of the girls were like her and her boyfriend or her kid. No, her kid's father meets her at her parents' house. They meet at her parents' house. And they told her that that's unacceptable. They should meet at a public place or something because that's too personal. The house and the parents' house is too personal for a man that you used to get with. They deal with. Oh, Nina, you were there then? To be able to have access to those things.
But see, this is my thing right here, though. It ain't about the parents and me. It's about the child. And if my child feel more comfortable at their grandparents' house, then that's where we going. I ain't gotta meet in no public place. You
right.
know?
Ain't no way. I done took presents to my damn to my son grandmama house a plenty of motherfucking days. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Plenty
hey,
Christmas.
I've
Tavares,
never had these issues.
I'm about to report you to the folks because that baby is
hey,
long as
that
you
baby
know.
was just outside. Y'all saw me outside with. Well, you didn't see her, but she was outside with me. She was just outside. She didn't poop. She peed, and
It
now
is
she back in the
kids
house.
have together personal. It is.
Hey, but this my thing right here too, right? It's like people who now if you think your folks still mess around with them, that's why they feel that way. Cause other than that, I've been divorced for shoot, man. I got divorced in 2005. You know what I mean? And my daughter 20 years old today. But what I'm saying is right here is that I'm okay with being in the same room with my ex-wife and her husband. You know what I'm saying? She okay with being in the same room with me and my lady and my
That's what
like it's
adults
cool.
do, though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I don't.
that's what
Yeah,
responsible grown-ups do. Okay, we not together no more, but we have children together, so we are going to get along. We are going to
right.
co-parent. We are going to coexist for the
Yeah.
sake of our children.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause it's been plenty of times where I went to go. I went to my son mama house to go pick up my son, and she married like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And man, that man is sitting in the same room with each other, talked it up. Shit, he asked me, did I want a beer? I told him I didn't want that shit because I don't drink beer. But
Right.
say, you know,
But
I
let me
mean, that's
read these
just
other two, and
Li-
then Nene
uh,
can chime in. But listen to this: the other two, they even crazier. Women, and some of these are married men talking. Women with a body count higher than 3 can't fully climax
Oh my God.
because they've been with too many partners
Please stop.
and it's too many comparisons to make.
You can't be serious. How many of them are women that's saying this?
That's what I was trying to figure out. They got a lot of women that's faking orgasms for them. That just boils down to you getting a lot of women that's faking your org. They faking. You can't make a woman reach her orgasm. That
literally
sounds like an excuse of you not being able to make a woman like you not able to hit that spot.
that's embarrassing.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna talk about this stuff in my next topic. I just want to put it out there. The next one was my buddy Jville said he is completely turned off if a woman is too freaky on their first sexual encounter.
What's two?
Because that tells him that she's been with too many people and that she's desperate or thirsty.
What?
No, it don't. It means she like to do shit.
Hey, y'all got to understand the logic of JV though. In a man's point of view, I want to say something about that right there. And, you know, JV might be hitting on the point with that.
If she ain't freaking enough, it's gonna turn me off.
First off, the biggest issue with that sentence is freaky, because what I call freaky and what you call freaky are not the same. And if we've not had that conversation as to how freaky I like to be or can, now am I expecting you to choke me and smack me in the first time? No. But if I tell you I'm into that and that's too far for you, then you just convey that to me and I know not to ask that of you. But to dog you for not doing it and we ain't even had the conversation about it, see, that's the problem. Motherfuckers are not communicating.
Right, Chef.
That's par for the course. That's par for the
true,
course.
Chef.
That ain't freaky.
Let me go get my cheese puffs because I'm hungry and I ain't ate and I just want to hear what y'all got to say about this shit.
No, I think this real talk right here. As an adult, whatever you like to do, whatever you choose to do, is, you know what I mean. I don't got no limits on, because I feel like it's somebody grown out there who like what you like. So I don't think there's no limits. No, what should be happening on the first date should happen. What should happen never. Hey, it's people out there who like everything. So just find somebody who like what you like to do, and then you be good.
I don't know, bro. I done learned in my days out here. You know, sometimes you be to knock these backs out on some of these women that they ain't had that shit, and they get to going fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch what you do to some of them. I'm tell you right fucking now. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Straight up. You knock a back out real good, and they never had that back knocked out like that, your ass gonna be in trouble.
And that's the thing. I think the people that's having these conversations ain't knocking nobody's back out real good.
They can't be, because if you active at all in the bedroom, then half of the conversation don't even happen. Because first of all, I ain't gonna be discussing what I got going on, man. Like, I ain't got time for that shit.
I'm about to drop you out my panel. I'm about to drop you out my damn panel. You ain't gonna be able to come back because your damn background. You see how I'm muted? And you too, TZ. You gotta go because you ain't even been here long enough to be able to do that shit.
So T, this is what was going on today in the live. Is that what you were discussing? When they had a problem with blended with the fathers being able to communicate with the stepfathers and stuff like that, but yet here's the other part. I don't know if you read this part to them. So let's just say KG is my baby daddy and Tavares is my new husband, right? So now KG says that Tavares is a simp if he doesn't run our household, right? However, Tavares cannot whoop our daughter Chef. And if Tavares whoop our daughter Chef, KG going in for blood on Tavares.
Oh, the spanking thing.
Tavares should not be spanking on my daughter. Hold on. He should not be spanking on my daughter.
But our daughter Chef is in the house with me and Tavares. And
that's something that me and you. Hold on.
The household.
Nene,
hold on, listen. Well, let me finish. Let me finish this. I'm trying to set it up for you. Tavares is running our household. Me and his household. Chef is me and your daughter, but Chef is living in the home most of the time with me and Tavares. So now your rhetoric says that Tavares is not a good man and don't know how to run. He ain't got no backbone because he ain't running the household over here because he's listening to me saying that, yeah, we should be a blended family. However, you not letting him run the household because you say he can't whoop our daughter
You
Chef.
did, you
You
dead
follow
right.
what I'm saying?
I follow exactly what you saying, Nene. If Chef was our daughter, Tavares cannot put his hand. That's our business right there. That us two handle that. Tavares should not be putting his hands on our daughter. That's completely true right there.
Hey, I agree though. I agree.
Wholeheartedly.
Now, hold on. Now, if you agree on that, then why
Yeah.
would you sit there and say that Tavares ain't no real man or whatever the case, whatever the word they use or simple, whatever they use, if he is not running the house? Because he ain't running the house. Because Chef running amok. Chef walking all over Tavares.
No,
Now, I'm
no,
gonna tell you that now. Now, ain't no child gonna run over me, but I
right.
don't believe in whooping nobody
Well,
else's children.
Chef tell you every day, F yourself.
Oh
I feel
no,
No, he
bad.
would. No, no.
I
Hey,
feel
Chef.
bad for yelling at Mr.
First of all, I
Incredible
won't be
because
with a
Mr.
woman whose
Incredible got
child
the
don't
best
respect
answer
me.
for this. I feel bad for yelling at Mr. Incredible. Can you please come back? Just forget that we had the first topic just for this conversation right here. If you hear, he had the best resolve. But go ahead.
But that's what I'm trying to say. If Chef is running amok in the household with me and you, Tavares, how KG not there?
Okay,
He's not there.
No,
let me break it
no.
down to
Listen.
you. Let me break it down to you like Mr. Incredible did, and it was the best way I heard a man explain it ever. He don't have to put his hands on that child to get an understanding from him. He said, if
Exactly.
I got to talk to that child, he said, it's a way, especially if a boy, it's a way I can go and have a conversation with you and talk to you where you know that where I'm at, right? So he said, if I got to talk to you, I got to put you in a room, set you down, and be like, look, what's going on with you. So you don't have to whoop him or spank that child just to get an understand, just to get to discipline them. There's other ways to discipline without you putting your hands on somebody's child.
It
That's the way he
is.
explained it to me.
Right.
So
But
the second part of that.
let me paint you the other part of the picture of what they said. So KG says Tavares can't whoop Chef, our daughter. Now you and KG married, right? Y'all married. And your daughter with Winston, right? KG said he can whoop her.
No, I'm not putting my hands. No, 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 no. Listen, hold on.
I'm telling you
Like,
what they said. I
listen,
ain't telling
it's
you what you
ways.
believe. Listen, hold on. I want you to follow where I'm going with the conversation. It's not about what you guys believe. It's about what they said in the live today.
So basically,
No, that.
it's okay when I do it, but if you do it, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Correct. Thank you, Chef.
Yeah.
No, that ain't how that go though. First of all, it's ways like if
Oh,
he's
we know that
explained
ain't
it
how
like
that
that,
go.
that's how that shit go. I mean, you sit that child down and you talk to that child to see what the hell going on. That child gonna show you respect just by the way you carry around that child from the beginning, and that right there that's how that go. You don't put your hands on nobody else's kid, and then if you can't resolve it that way, that's when the other two parties get involved. Look, you need to do something about the baby right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step back, and that man need to show authority figure and let him know you need to respect. It's about respect. Kids need to respect adults, and that's how that go.
Yeah, and then they said that, ladies, this is the first time that you got 100% of men agreeing, da 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 da. And the point was not that you don't whip the child. The point was that you feel as though that you can run your home and you can whip another man's child, but another man can't whip yours. That's the problem that I got
Well, but
with your rhetoric.
it goes right along with what they said, Nene. Think about the first part of what you said. What you said was not only can they not whoop the child, but now use a BAN because you ain't running your house. That in and of itself is a contradiction. So why wouldn't the flip side of it be not only can I whoop your child, but you bet not say nothing about it?
Yeah, you're right. That's how they
Yeah.
feel. Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't how that go though. That's not how that go. You know what I'm
Nah, that
saying?
ain't how it go.
It's
Shit.
respect. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I
It's
know that's not
respect.
how they go. I mean, in
Yeah.
the real world with real people, yeah, that is not how they go.
Yeah. It's called
I
respect.
get that. Yeah, yeah, because none of them are gonna do that in the real world. I don't give a doggone how bad they go for. Not near one of them gonna do that in the real world because they already know it's gonna be a bloodbath. They're never gonna do it. I don't care what they say. They're never gonna do it. Yeah, red pill is wild out here. Yeah, and then, so they thought we didn't understand, and we did. Oh, then
Hold on,
and then I
Marcina,
got
you up in
called.
here? Bring your butt up in the box so you can explain what the conversation was today. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot. You here?
Hey, Dre, let me tell you something. You gonna give that child respect. That child gonna respect you. See, that's what's wrong out here now. These kids, y'all, parents don't know how to tell these kids to respect their elders. That child need to have respect from day one.
I'll tap the screen before I turn to subscriber only. Ain't no more drama, so y'all can go because we on topics now. Quick.
Yeah, it was crazy. Wow. Because and then my whole point to them was that to avoid the bloodbath that could happen for what you guys are saying, how about have a conversation, the parents? Because what you don't realize is that women like myself who run into men with kids and I don't have a child, one, I'm limiting myself now because I can't move about the cabin like I want to because you got a kid. Two, I got to deal with the fact that, what? All these restraints of discipline and stuff like that, I got to deal with that. So I got the same problem y'all got. They didn't see that. They didn't see that they needed to have a conversation. Like, it's crazy.
But that's why they can be seen as being controlling because they don't feel that certain things need to be discussed. You just need to follow my lead and let me be the man.
Yeah.
What's going on, Treasy?
She meant you, TZ, in the corner.
Teasy.
I thought y'all had me on block because y'all was talking about my alarm system.
Oh no, I just dropped you because it was too much noise in the background. What's going on?
Yeah, no, I just jumped in and listened to you guys about the discipline, and I hear where both sides is coming from. I got in a relationship to where I have two kids, two different baby daddies. Well, my son, I was with his father first, so when I got with my second baby daddy, I didn't allow him to hit my son. I felt that he wanted to chastise him more than he showed him affection. I felt like that was the only time that he showed my son anything, when he chastised him. So I had a problem with him putting his hands on my son and a lot of things. We stayed in a relationship for 12 years. And I kind of hate the fact that I stepped in between them, always stopping it, because again, it comes from respect. And regardless if that's not his father, that's the man in the household. And instead of me trying to intervene, I should have let him step up and be that man, because my son played both sides of the fence with us. So there's
So
a
do you
lot
think
of
there could have
things
been
that
another
he
way he could
backed
have
up
did it without
from
hitting
because
him?
of me and how I didn't want him to discipline. I can't tell a man how to discipline another man. And that's where I messed up at. I'm not saying that he should have beat my son or anything like that, but I felt that I should have stepped back. And if I called him my man and I brought him in the household with my child, I should respect him enough to know that he's not going to hurt my child. And this is for his well-being, because again, he needs a man of some type of father figure to look after. And then I messed that up by saying, oh, well, no, you're not his dad, so you're not going to do this. Well, his dad's not here right now. His dad's not here right now. So if there's an active man in that household, I'm not saying beat my child, but when it's needed, I would have let him do what the fuck he needed to do. And my son is 20 years old right now. Been around him since he was 8 years old.
So let me just say this. This is, I think, where I struggle. And I didn't have this issue until I had a grandson. My daughters, and my ex-husband, we kind of went back and forth with the discipline because he was a little more forceful when it came to like more, like he's heavy, you heavy, so you got to be careful.
Yeah.
But I didn't raise boys. But now my grandson, I'm seeing men are taught to be aggressive with men. You know what I'm saying? With boys too. Like That's man. I'm a sit down, be quiet. There ain't no crying. Can't and I think that men need to start learning how to deal with boys to men differently. Like your voice alone is already a command. You don't even gotta really whip nobody. Your voice alone carries so much weight that respect becomes way over mine. You don't have to beat on no kid just just to get that extra you can like I say, Mr. Credible said, you could give him a stern talking to. You can, even if you got to go toe to toe, face to face with him, it's that you thinking you gonna beat this kid, but don't even ever build a relationship with them. For me, that I don't think is ever acceptable.
I totally. That's why I said I jumped in because I felt that he was chastising him more than he was being more of an active father. Like when he was doing good, he wasn't congratulated.
Yeah.
Everything he was doing bad. Then well, hold up. But when he's doing good, you're not being that one-on-one. Yeah, you're the best provider. He gave us everything under the blue moon. We had 13 horses in our backyard. Providing part wasn't it for me. It was the affection and the relationship. So if you didn't build this relationship with this boy, how are you going to keep there and sit there chastising him? Build a relationship with this boy. And out of 12 years, it was more chastising. And that's where I had a problem with.
KG, Tavares?
Yeah, I mean,
Especially after losing his father.
Listen,
you got to build a
I'm in a
relationship with each
situation
of
like
the
that right
people.
now.
My
Right.
son been gone.
I'm dating a chick. My daughter's 20, so ain't no whipping her. But she got 2 school-age children. She got a 5-year-old. She got an 11-year-old. You feel me? And
Girls or boys?
she got the 5-year-old girl, the 11-year-old boy.
Okay.
Right. Now, me and both the kids got a good relationship. The 11-year-old, the boy, right, like we really got a good relationship. The 5-year-old, sometimes she be a little unruly, but because she 5, she playing and jumping.
Yeah.
And I was very different. Like we ain't do no jumping in the house. We ain't doing no playing. So so we different in that way. But, they dad, like I had a conversation with him. I was like, listen, I need to talk to you because I'm around your children, right? And we need to come to understanding. But I told him I don't whoop children. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna definitely whoop your children because that's not my place. But they gonna respect me. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect me. Not the daddy, not the children, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or I ain't gotta be in that space. You feel me? But I've never had to need to whoop either one of the kids because if I say something, they do it. You know what I mean?
How long have y'all been together?
Coming up on a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I raised 2 girls that wasn't mine. And my voice was really my authority figure. I didn't have to do all that, whatever. Now, one of them I raised since she was 2 or 3. The other one I got her when she was about 14 or 15 years old. Now that's harder. But she learned to respect me as the man of the house, and by me just talking to her and explaining things to her. I didn't have to do all that yelling and whooping and none of that. I don't put my hands on kids. And in your case, Tizzy, was the other kid's dad in the house at that time, or was he around?
My bad. I keep muting myself, so I don't want you guys to hear the alarm system going on. Well, like I said, my son's 20. He lost his dad when he was 11. His stepdad didn't come into the picture till he was 9.
Okay, so when he came in the picture at 9, did he should have formed a better relationship with him from that age of 9 on up. And not the chastising.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These days you got to honor the kids when they doing bad and good. I heard you say something about
it has to be a balance. It has to be a balance.
Exactly.
Once you lost his father, I felt that he should have attached to my son more. My son's father was like a great father. He kept him 24/7. I didn't have to take him to school. I didn't have to take him to doctor's appointment. He did everything. He was hands-on with his son. So I knew my son was missing that fatherly figure. And for you to be a man in the household, you know, he didn't embrace my son like his daddy would embrace him. He didn't have these, he never even had a man-to-man talk with him. I did the man-to-man talk with him.
But he probably felt like that wasn't his place because he lost his father. His father was never coming back. How do you step in that place of?
But my son was open to it. He was open. He was.
He probably still didn't feel comfortable doing it though.
No,
there's ways to go about doing that though.
I understand.
Daddy,
But TZ, hey, but you also said that you used to step in when he was trying to be that role. You'll step in and intervene. So he probably didn't know how to do it. You know what I mean?
No. I would step in and intervene because the way that he would discipline him. My son was 9 years old and he's hitting the fuck up out of my son.
Oh yeah, no, I'm even hitting that.
Yeah, see,
I'm gonna say it like this. Okay, Chef. If I'm with a guy,
fuck my son up like that.
Let me say this: if I'm with a guy,
if you would have had,
hold on, TZ. If I'm with a guy and he got a daughter and her mother passes away, I'm not gonna feel comfortable stepping in as her replacement mom.
Not a replacement.
Never replace.
Nobody can replace the father.
Right, I can never replace your mom. But I'm going to have to figure out how. It's not just an overnight thing where I can just say that's a process that you have to figure out. How do I do this without overstepping? How do I step in? Like,
no, but this is completely different. He was there 3 years before his daddy even passed.
I understand that, but right, that's what I'm saying. So he got to also see, and if they're two different men. Like, think about, just breathe for a minute. They're two different men. His dad and him are not the same man, right? So he now 2 years of getting to see who his dad was. You can't expect him to become the man the dad was. He still has his own personality. He still has his own. Hold on. He still has his own way of bonding, and he still has his own way of connecting. You can now expect him to take on the personality and characteristic trait of the father that he had. He has to figure out how to adapt that into it.
Never did I once say I wanted him to be like his father. But if you're in the household, you've been in the household with me for 12 years, and you're with this son, this little boy for 12 years, whether his father is dead, deceased, alive, or whatever. You're around a kid for 12 years in the same household with his mother, and your newborn, what your child was. I got a 11-year-old by him now. You're going to build some type of relationship with him. Some type. 12 years is a long time. So for you to say, okay, well, the first 2 years, I got to figure it out. It's been 12 years down the line. How long is it going to take? 20 years to figure it out? Nobody is saying that you got to walk in this man's shoes. I didn't see my father for damn near 30 years. I had 3 different stepdaddies, and they all treated and loved me like that I was theirs.
You're a girl. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's a different dynamic with a girl and a boy.
It's different. No, because they did the same with my brother. Me and my brother's 10 months apart.
Let us hear from your brother. Like, because in your perception, they did the same with your brother. But
no, they
let
did.
your brother, again.
And he speaks highly as me.
Right, but
him highly as me.
Okay, I'm gonna be cool.
We don't have
First of all, you don't listen long enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I start talking, you talking over me, I understand it, but what I'm saying is he gonna sell you that, but if you really talk to him and ask him questions, he might have a different experience than you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not y'all talk a lot because y'all grew up in the same house, but if me was to have both of y'all in a panel, I guarantee you, y'all are gonna have a different answer. I can guarantee you.
No, I kind of doubt that because we have this conversation a lot with me and my brother. We have it a lot. You know, like I said, everybody's different. And for some reason, my mom picked some good ones out there. Now, when it comes to our father, when we speak about our father, then yeah, you're going to get different opinions out of him about how I feel about my father towards how he feel about our father. I didn't
say that he had a bad experience, but the bonding was different. The way he connected with your brother was different than the way he connected with you. I'm not saying he didn't connect. I'm saying, but the way in which he did, I'm sure is different. I'm sure he handled you a little bit more softer than he handled him.
Well, of course, like I have a boy and a girl.
Right, so that's what I was saying.
You're gonna have, even if you had 2 girls, 2 boys, you're gonna love them different because their personalities
That's what
are.
I was saying.
You can't love everybody the same because of their personality. I totally get that. But all I'm saying is, if you're in a relationship with a woman for 12 years and out that 12 years, the father's been dead for 10 of them years, there should be some type of stronger relationship built between the two. Not, oh, I'm trying to step in those shoes. No, this should come natural. Love should come natural.
After it didn't come natural the first 2 years, when do you look at yourself and say it's your fault?
What I say in the beginning? I said I take fault.
No, it's your fault that you didn't remove your son from that environment, or the relationship didn't.
I took fault because one, I shouldn't have kept stepping in, and that.
So it's not on him then.
Excuse me.
So it's not on him.
Yeah, because all he did, he didn't know how to. Everybody got a different background on how they was raised up. I was raised up with my mom, my stepdad, close family. My daughter's dad, he wasn't raised like that. He was given away to his daddy. The daddy gave him to the grandma. He never lived in a 2-story household. All he knew growing up was just taking care and being a provider. So it was a lot of stuff that he didn't even understand, know how to do. He had kids prior to me. He's 6 years older than me. I'm 47. He's like 52 years old. He had kids way before I had kids. And he's never had a strong bond with those kids because he didn't really know how to. He was never in the household with any of them kids no longer than a year or 2 years. So it's a lot of stuff that I kept pacifying for. Well, he didn't have a mother figure. He doesn't know what a family. So let me do this. Well, maybe this. Well, maybe that. Well, it's going to get. I kept pacifying stuff because, again, everybody got their own background.
First of all, with them kids like that, when you get them kids from 9 or 10 years old, the other parent or whoever's supposed to be needs to start spending some time with them.
Well, he would.
That's how the first communication starts. It's with time.
That's all it was. It's just time.
No, I'm talking about on your case with him. That's what he should have did. That's what he should have did. Spend some time with him.
Yeah, that's
picking him up from school.
A little bit of time goes a long way. Just a little bit goes a long way. Don't nobody care about money. Did he give my son the real? Yeah, whatever money. But money don't mean shit. It's the relationship. My son's father dead. He don't say, oh, mom, my dad bought me this and that. No, it was a relationship that was spent between them. And now that my son is older and my daughter's getting older, now it's like, well, why the kids don't have a relationship with me like you have with them? Because it's the way that you went about things.
No, you already took accountability. It's the way you went about things.
No.
Because you said you kept intervening. It's your fault.
Yeah, because he kept trying to just beat him. That's all he knew. You're not just going to beat him. If I see you're not trying to build no relationship.
So either you again.
I have an issue with that.
Again, if a person's just trying to, it's a choice that has to be made, right? I'm going to tell you just like this. I left my husband because of the way he handled my daughter the last time. There's a straw. So if it was that, and he didn't even hit her. It was the way he handled her verbally. I left my marriage, okay? Now, I don't talk about it much, but that's the nail in the coffin of why I left my marriage. I wasn't going to stay there for no 12 years of that shit. So at some point, you have to say,
he didn't try to chastise the whole fucking 12 years because in the midst of it, he was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, but in the midst of it, he just stopped because he was too busy being up in the streets getting that money. So in the midst of
I'm lost now.
No, it ain't no being lost.
I thought you said that he literally almost beat on it for like the 12 years or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
12 years, you ain't built no relationship. The first few years, the first 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5.5 years, all you want to do is just hit on my son or anything he do, you jumping down his back. So, hell yeah, I kept intervening to where, okay.
I got it. I already got it. I already got it. Nope, I already got it. You just
Hey, T, I got a question.
Nope. She just said something very, very important and y'all missed it.
And what was that?
You wanted him to take the place of his father. The first thing you just said.
I didn't want him to take a place. Can't nobody take the place of him. I just wanted him to step up. Just
hear me out. Just hear me out. Be real quick. What? The moment you said hit my son, that's it.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't hit my son. That's
Yeah,
it right there. My son.
and that's how I felt, and that's how I felt because the way how he was handling shit. If you not, like I said, if you're
So
not gonna sit there and do it
once
the
you got
right
that
way,
mind, because
you're not
like I
gonna
said,
do
my
that. You're
daughter
not gonna
was
do
our
that.
child, right?
But this my thing
Until
though.
he talked to her in a way that was unacceptable, and I left. So again, my son hit my son to the point where he didn't fuck with your son at all.
Right. But then if you
Right.
feel like
And
somebody abusing
you
your
in a house
child,
with a
No,
man that
how
don't
you
even
stay
fuck
with
with your
him?
son.
no, he fucked with him. No, y'all got it fucked up. He
No,
fucked
you
with him.
telling it fucked up because
No, because bitch, shut the fuck up.
oh
You
Jesus,
steady
Uh-oh.
she just
talking.
called me a
Shut the
bitch.
fuck up
That's
for
the
a minute and
problem.
let somebody
Y'all
talk
see the
because you keep
problem?
talking about my daughter,
Now I'm a
because you
bitch.
steady over talking because you
No,
steady
you don't
over
listen,
talking to
boo.
somebody.
You don't
Because
listen,
you
boo.
steady over talking somebody.
No,
Just
you
shut
don't
the fuck
listen,
up.
boo.
Listen. You keep talking about my son. I'm not talking about your
You
life. I'm
said
not
no. You
talking about
said my
your
son.
struggle. I'm
I don't got
talking
no
about
son.
me. So I don't give a fuck and just shut the fuck up and
Look how you
listen at
talk.
times
Look
because
at you.
you're
You
steady
go to
talking.
fight. We over the computer.
You're
We
talking
over the
to
computer. We can't
respond.
fight.
You're talking to
We
respond
can't
and not
fight.
to listen. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You can't fight
You
with
gonna
your regular.
drop? You gonna drop? Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
See, that's the problem right there, though. You
Oh,
know what I'm
I
saying?
already knew the problem. I literally already knew the problem. She can't, yeah. You come, and that's the problem. Y'all come up here and share y'all damn stories, but can't take no criticism. And this ain't no goddamn kumbaya. We gonna rock you to sleep, motherfucker. You was detrimental to your child.
Yeah, all day.
yeah,
You wanted a
yeah.
motherfucker. You wanted a
I
Wow,
motherfucker to embrace
T,
your child,
that was
but
crazy.
hold on, don't do that. You wanted a motherfucker to embrace your child, but you wanted to control the narration of how.
Hmm.
And then you even took accountability for it, but then when you had to really be accountable,
Right?
no,
That was
it was
crazy.
him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Now I'm all out of bitches.
That wild.
Wow. Wow. I
But
couldn't
it's
believe
good.
that
Good
one
about
right
thing though,
there.
right here though. Hey,
What we gonna
if
do? We gonna fight
somebody,
over the camera?
if I'm with a woman and she ain't bonding with my daughter and she trying to put her hands on her, hey, we ain't listen. It ain't gonna make 12 years. It ain't gonna make 2 years.
That's what
It
I'm
gonna
saying.
make
Goddamn
12
right.
years?
yeah,
For sure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that right when you dealing with kids and that's
yeah,
yours, that stuff right there, that takes time, you guys. I mean,
yeah.
time and effort. If you don't put that time and effort in there, like what I mean by time and effort is go pick them up from school. Go do stuff with them. Go do this. Go do that. You got to put that time up in there. That way you're going to get that respect from them kids. If you don't do it like that,
Yep.
you'll never have that respect for them kids. For real. I
Yep.
mean, that's the
Yep.
bottom line. I did two of them.
It went from again, I get the discipline part. It went from him trying to discipline to like I can see, like just by her communication with us. Like she said I was over talking her. Like I gave her a chance to explain her whole scenario. And as we got to talking, as soon as we got to talking about what she said, she would interrupt as we were telling her what we heard, what I heard. So she would be allowed to go ahead and say what it was that happened. But when she seen that we were catching it in some other way, now it's no. And she kept interrupting. Even when you was talking KG, she did it to you.
Hmm.
So cool. I can tell how that communication went with you and dude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It was
Exactly.
always an issue.
Right.
Yeah, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't listen to what that man's saying, I mean, you're going to have a problem. You know, because he's going to say, fuck it in a minute. Like, I can't deal with this. Hell no, you on your own. But you want me to put my hands on it when he fucking up. That's
Now she
probably how that
don't.
was.
She want him to
You know?
like so again, she wanted to monitor how he like she wanted to monitor in which way he built that relationship.
Hmm.
Right? So it was like, okay, yeah, and I get it. Don't discipline him, give him balance. But I don't the way she was talking, I don't see her even giving room for that. I don't see her giving room for that. It seems like she dictated it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could be wrong, but the way she was acting even in the box, it seems like she didn't even give him room to even build that or space to be able to do that.
Hello, T.
Hey.
Hi, panel.
Good morning.
This is my first time being on your uh, live, but I wanted to talk about the topic. I have two sons. They're both grown now. When I divorced my first husband, I had a 15-year-old son and a 6-year-old son at the time. I started dating and got with my boyfriend, and we had a short courtship, and we ended up a trial period to live together as a couple. Correct? Yeah, no kids, and so we had already talked about, how do you do this, how do you do that, and so forth and so on. It was kind of like a dare how he got me to be with him. If I got this place and do this and that, would you and the boys come stay with me? And I was like, yeah, sure, because I didn't think it was going to happen. But anyway, so we talked about it, and being that I had a 15-year-old and a 6-year-old, we talked about the discipline part, right? So when it comes to pass and he's asking about, something happened and he wanted to talk about discipline, I stated, you can do whatever you like as far as the kids is concerned, but I don't want my kids whooped. I don't want nobody. I don't like whooping other people's kids, and I don't want anybody whooping my kids. You know what I'm saying? The discipline will come from me. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not even their father is allowed to. He can discipline them, but it's like, it's iffy with me. I have to go in a room and I cry because
I'm probably gonna end my live, y'all, because y'all. I don't want to be called another bitch tonight. I'm going on vacation. But Purple,
yes.
do you hear yourself?
What did I say?
Even their own father, I allowed.
That's correct.
Father.
That's correct. And I had to be checked by that. I had to be checked. When you have kids, and even boys, because we coddle the boys, right? And I had to learn. I learned a lot from my boyfriend, and then he became my husband. But he allowed me. He said, "Well, how am I gonna discipline them? Because they're boys, And I'm like, "Well, you can talk to them." Just tell them what you want them to do. I've raised them, and they'll do what you tell them to do because they're good boys. They're not bad boys and stuff. And he was like, yeah, but they're going to buck me and so forth. I said, but you can talk to them. Okay. What would happen is every time he would tell them to do something, they would come and say, Mama, do I have to do that? And I would be like, well, not this time, but next time when he tell you to do
Oh,
it.
you messed up right there and there. I'm sorry, Purple.
Right.
You messed up.
Exactly.
But
So,
you did though, right?
right.
You do know.
It wasn't really with the 15-year-old. The 15-year-old would go ahead and do what was done, but the 6-year-old would be they would pick times, like it would go back and forth. Like the 15-year-old would be okay, and then the 6-year-old, and then it would back and forth.
But you aware that where you went.
Right, where I went wrong. So
Okay.
he finally sat me down and he said, Shay, I'm not gonna do I'm just not gonna deal with the kids anymore. Like I'm not gonna deal with them. I'm just gonna
shut down.
I'm just gonna be here just for you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, I told you, I'm a real mama. I go places. I'm a mama's mama. Like so I'm totally invested in my kids. So I don't understand what you mean by that. And I was like, no. He said, well, I can't do it both, Shay. I can't be here but not be here. I gotta, it's my duty to raise these kids because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You say you don't want a man that's not here for a family man. That's what the first thing you told me, a family man. Because you go to the park, you go to the this and that. And I was like, right. But they don't respect me because they know you're going to come in and say, no, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, I understand your point. And he was like, Shay, until you can get strong enough to understand it, when I tell them to do something, just walk away. They gonna be okay. Don't look in their eyes and see them. And I'm serious. I had to do that.
Always.
I had to do that, but it
Yeah.
worked. It worked.
Yeah, it
When they
does
would
work.
come in and
Yeah.
say "mama," especially the baby, he would say "mama," you know. And one time it got real because they decided to team up. The two boys decided to team up with him, and you know, a United Front. And
Uh-huh.
well, I'm finna land my plane.
No, you good. You good.
Okay, they said that you know, team up and go up against him. But all they really wanted to know is that he was there for them and as well as me. You know what I'm saying? To be there with the whole group. They sat down, they had a discussion, and he was like, "I'm not just here for your mom. I'm here for y'all too." You know. So once they realized that
That's sweet.
it was just he wasn't there just to dictate and because that's what they were being told, I guess, by their dad. He gonna boss y'all around, boss my kids around, that type of thing. So once it came together. It was a few bumps down the road, but nothing major.
I'm
And
glad you did get it
that's
though.
real.
I'm
Yeah,
proud of you.
I really did, but I truly had to step out of the way. I came
Yeah.
up here before she, got to her little part. But yes, you have to step as a mother. You have to step out the way and allow them, a man, to be a man, and even with the on the back end, like with Tavares, with him, with his daughter, when he was dating, I'm sure he had to do the same, because she gonna those eyes at her daddy, and he gonna be like, well, let me talk to her, and daddy,
Yep.
but you have to do what's best, and at the end, they appreciate you for being, standing up
Yeah.
for them, and that person putting in the work to have a relationship with them. They the best of buddies,
Yeah. And I think too it starts off like when I put it like this, and I think this is where I think TZ missed the point, right? And again, I'm using myself as an example of experience. Like when I first started teaching, right? You go in a group of kids. I would go in stern at first, like so they can know that part, So I go in like, come on, I set the ground rules, whatever, and then I would give them the other part where there was a softer, and then they got to see, okay, there's a balance, but I had to set the ground first, the level of respect, where there's a boundary, right? If you come in all, hello everybody, you know what I'm saying? What happens is they then try you. So you cut the opportunity to try you out, right? Look, this is how we gonna do this, whatever. And you can still build a relationship when you do that. You can still build respect. You can build a connection, but they have to know you are stern. I am the adult. You are, and then you create that balance. But if you don't allow them to do that first, you know what I'm saying? They're going to get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to get tried. They're going to start playing y'all against each other. So that's what happened with her situation. He came in trying to enforce first, and build as he enforced. But I don't know the dynamics because I don't think she's going to be 100% honest. But I think she dictated. She dictated where she didn't allow him to get some room in. You know what I'm saying? So, and that could be unfortunate because
Yeah,
you can mess up.
yeah,
Yeah.
kids will respect you more if you come in with the dope with that stern feeling and then get them to love after that. They will
Right.
respect you a lot more when you do that. I had to do that with the 15-year-old that I raised. You know what I'm saying? I had to come in because she used to walk around our house, batting our eyes and everything else. And
Yeah,
then
they
when
do
she
all of
see,
that.
they do all that. But then when she seen that I wasn't playing for all that, you know what I'm saying? And it started off with dishes. You know what I'm saying? That's when I mean, for real.
Yep.
But if you got to let it be stern, and
Yeah,
then you
Kyrie,
show
she
them that
annoying.
love that they need, and there
And
you go,
two,
you'll have it.
KG, the communication is important because if you're correcting it in front of that person, don't talk to my son like that. play
Right.
on that. So
Yeah.
even if
Yeah.
like that's one thing, even like in teaching relationships, I always was like, let's talk about, even if I didn't agree at that time. I remember my daughter told me, you never you always, like you never said nothing. I was like, oh yes I did. You just don't know I said nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like when they got older, they thought I didn't say stuff about certain things. I was like, oh, I definitely said something. I just didn't say it in front of you. But there was conversations had that you didn't need to hear. You know what I'm saying? There's a level you don't need to hear all that. You don't need to know what I checked it. Just understand I checked that shit. But you don't
Yeah,
need to know.
you got to have them backdoor conversations. Don't never. The thing about it is, you right. Don't never try to check the other individual in front of the kid, because then they look at that shit. They're gonna feel like somebody got the one up already. They
Yeah,
pay
they
attention
gonna
to that.
use that. They
They're gonna
smart.
use that. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do with that is go behind the closed doors, and then you have that conversation.
Yep.
After that, and then y'all come back, and then you know how to handle the situation later. I mean, you got to raise these kids. I'm telling you, I done raised a couple of them, and they hard.
Like
It's hard.
it's like different, same tools, and you can plug them in different places. Even when I nannied, she was white tea, 3 black boys. She was like the mama, I was the daddy. They got sentences to write. I couldn't whoop them. They got sentences to write. I'll come back the next day. My mom said I don't gotta write no sentences. Your mom, well, guess what? Now you writing double.
Yep.
Because the mom would undermine me when I would leave. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't have to write them no more. No, you need to finish these. Because then when they start clowning, she's like, I don't know what to do with them. You keep undermine. You know what I'm saying? It's hard at first, but you have to allow it to happen. So I would have to tell them when the mama come, I'm going to tell you in front of your mom, you will finish those sentences. And if you don't do them because your mom told you, you'll do them when I get here tomorrow. I said it right in front of their mama. So you either do them tonight, or when I get here tomorrow, you'll just be losing outside time because you're going to do them when you get home from school.
Can I say this, and I'm going to drop back down? For you people, you talking about people being in your kids' lives. Your kids don't have no respect for an adult. This lady just sat here and basically said after this man told her kids something, they came to her to justify what he said. She said the kids would come to me and say,
she learned from it.
No, hold on, listen to what I'm saying. As an adult, this man is staying in the household. Why your kids don't have respect for another adult? If that adult told them to go in the room and clean up, out of respect, them kids should have did it without having to come ask you. It shouldn't have been no second chance come ask me shit. And this is why you have men on this app saying what they say. Because your kids were disrespectful.
She fixed it.
Hey, Corey, I
Don't
was
take away the fact she fixed it.
Hey, Corey, when I was a kid, my
my
mama dated. And let me tell you, sometimes as a boy, you gonna buck sometimes. Like everybody don't.
You can
It just
buck and
happens.
not do it.
I'm
You
just
do
telling you.
not say
Now, I
no.
ain't never
You do
been a
not second
disrespectful
chance
child,
question it.
but
You
I'm
do
also
not
a very
second chance
strong-willed
question it,
person.
bro. You
Hey,
can
Corey.
buck.
Hey,
Listen,
Corey, that
hold
first
on.
year.
She fixed it.
Bucked. We all no. Y'all talking about fixed it. Fuck the fix. Your kids supposed to have respect from the fucking get go. Stop with that fix shit.
Hey,
Where
but
was the
Brody,
respect?
listen, everybody don't know everything at the same
Listen, let
time.
me tell y'all something. I'm not trying to be called
She
50,
said
11
she
bitches tonight.
What was the
Hey,
fucking
bro.
I'm not
respect?
finna be called 50, 11 bitches tonight. I'm trying to have a good vacation now.
Hey,
I'm
Corey,
not
let me
doing
explain
this.
Who
something to
called
you
you a
real quick,
B?
though.
First of all,
Whoa.
Corey, please let me speak. Okay, first of all,
See what you did?
I would never call you out of your name.
I know, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
I don't
calling
care
you.
about
I
being
didn't
called.
call
I don't
you
care
out of
about
your
being called a
name.
bitch.
I
I'm
didn't
just
never.
playing.
I didn't
I'm a woman,
disrespect you.
so I would never disrespect you.
I never disrespected you. I just said your kids was disrespectful as fuck.
She was
They had
responding
no
to me. She
respect
was
for that
responding. She
man.
was responding
That
to what I
man
Let me
said.
say
word didn't
something to
mean
Corey
shit.
real quick. Hey,
No. I was talking to Miss
She was
T.
talking to me
I'm
because I
finna
said I
address
wasn't
you.
trying to be a bitch.
Corey, I'm finna address you, but I was talking to Miss T. I was giving her respect on her platform. I'm finna address you.
You next.
My kids were trying the situation, and they got away with it a couple of times. But no, my kids were not disrespectful. They were just being kids. It's the difference between the two, between being disrespectful and trying to get away with a situation. Being disrespectful in my eyes is kids that will not do what they're told to do. Being disrespectful is telling him, my husband, which he later became my husband, have never been hit, has never been cussed out, has never been, and I had a 15-year-old and a 6-year-old. So no, my kids wasn't disrespectful as fuck. So everybody, y'all take one word or y'all take one sentence and y'all decide that y'all gonna deem people as villains or bad guys or what have you. And that's okay. That's your opinion. But no, my kids were not
Let me
disrespectful.
ask you a
My kids
question.
have never been in prison. My kids have never been. My kids are very
Preach,
law-abiding
Purple.
citizen. So I
That
need
don't mean
you.
nothing.
I need you. While you sitting up there on your soapbox, like you ain't never did
No.
anything wrong, like you ain't never tried your mom, you've never tried your dad in your life. Because I came from the a time when you no matter
Yeah.
what you did, you were gonna get a spanking for it. If you dropped a cup on the dropped a glass and it got broken, you was gonna get your behind whooped, whether you did it on purpose or whether it was an accident. So I understand where you're coming from, but I had my children where they could come and they could talk to me. And no, they wasn't disrespectful and told him I ain't gonna do it because they
You,
were being
since you came from that era, so you know when you was outside and them street lights came on, the word was already the word. Have your ass in the house.
It
If
was,
you
but
hold
I
on,
decided that I
Let
was
me
going to
let me
allow
finish. Let
my
me
kids to
finish.
have a voice.
Let me finish. Okay. See, that's the problem. Your kids got a voice over an adult, and you actually agreed with this adult when he was telling them what to do. But your
Not
kid's
over an
voice,
adult.
hold on. Your kid's voice mattered more because they
No,
came to you and they said, "Mom, do we have to do this? Nah, you ain't got to do it this time." You see what
Hey
the
Corey,
conflict of interest is
hey
right there?
Corey, what?
She said
Hey
she
Corey,
Come
let me
on,
wrong.
ask you.
man.
Hey Corey, let me ask you a question,
oh
something
my
real quick,
God.
Corey.
God, Purple, it's okay. We
Hold
got you.
on.
We got
You
Let me
you.
right.
talk to Corey
You
for a
right,
second.
Corey. You right. I'm a bad mother. You're
Now
right.
you ain't purpose.
No,
You
no, no,
listen.
you ain't purple. Hold
Everybody
on,
made
Corey.
mistakes parenting. It ain't no parenting manual out there.
Yeah,
She
but they
said she realized her
he
error, her
wants to
ways,
say that
and she
I was
corrected.
my kids was bad as fuck, and
They
he
wasn't
wants to
bad.
say that that's why all these parents
I never said they were bad. What I said they
it's a
was.
growing stage. I had to learn. He taught. I did say. Maybe you didn't hear that part because you were already back and you got stuck when I said like it's people out in there when I said they didn't let me finish or I didn't. Maybe I didn't finish when I said I didn't allow their parents. I didn't allow their father to when we first started had kids. I didn't allow their father to spank them. I had to grow. My grandmother had to tell me, baby, that ain't how that work in life. I was like, well, I didn't like being whooped. She was like, I understand you didn't like that, but that's not how that. You want kids to be just unruly and not do what they say, run out in the street and get killed. I mean, he got to know his father voice means something. So I was taught and I listened. Like I'm on this panel, and when you out here, I don't come out here just for the hell of it. I come out here and I sit to listen. Yeah, do it be a lot of mess going on out here? Yeah, but a lot of times you can learn something from other people, not just my
Oh,
generation, but
he's
younger
gone.
generations. So that's
Oh,
why
Oh, he
I'm here.
left?
That's okay. But I'm just saying,
he's
I'm
gone.
here so I can learn from. But it's some things that I can teach y'all, and y'all can teach me.
Nah, but you can't.
That's right.
But some, kids these days, you know, no kids didn't know who he was. That's why I want to get Corey to
Yeah.
understand. The
Yeah.
kids don't know who that man is. So of course they go come to the mama, the one who they love, and go say, "Mama, do I really got to do that?" And it was your job right then and there, probably to be like, "Yes, he's the man of the house. That's what you're supposed to do. He need to go in there. If they told him going in to wash dishes, you need to tell them kids, right? Yes, you need to go in there. That's how that respect come up in there.
Yeah.
Cause
Right.
they don't know how, cause them kids didn't know who that man was or telling
Yeah,
them what
well,
to do.
they knew who he was. He wasn't a fly. Wait a minute, let's not put that out there. He wasn't a fly by night person.
No,
He
No,
was
no,
Oh,
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
saying
no.
that.
oh
I'm not saying that,
That's
Lord.
not
purple.
what she was saying. That's not what he was saying.
No,
no,
that ain't
I'm
what I'm
still
saying,
together.
purple.
Fix it, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not saying that purple, not at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
not saying
understand. It was just a joke to lighten the moment.
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah, you know.
we getting
Purple.
somewhere.
Hey Ty, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, babe. How you doing?
I just want to say, Corey, your stinking ass. We had this panel calm. You MFing. Ooh, it was
We
calm. It
still
was
live, K
flowing.
Dub.
You know, UNT was vibing even after the last. He attacked the wrong queen. He should have came up here for that first lady. How you skip her and then try and come for purple?
Right.
You
Purple learn.
stinking
Purple
raggedy. I
learn.
hope your knee lock up the last time you drive a truck.
I'm not mad at you.
Wow. Yeah. Nah, but listen, hey, this is the thing about, especially if folks ain't got children out there, if you do got children, it ain't no manual to being a parent. Every child is different. Every child and parent interaction is gonna be different. Like somebody said earlier, you can't parent each child the same. You know what I'm saying? Some children, I was a very independent child. I could do something by myself. I ain't need my mama to help me or whatever, right? My brother at the same time, everything that he do, he want her to watch. Look, mama, watch me do this. Look, and we were different in that. As adults, we different. So ain't no manual. Listen, you learn as you go. Sometimes you mess up and you realize that you correct it.
She did realize it.
Yeah, that's it.
And I think the most complicating part with trying to blend anything is that that's not your blood for one. A lot of people handle according to what they went through in their childhood. So it is real important to just make sure you already know, pick your partner wisely, because everybody don't. Like, some people stuck in that mind frame. Like with my childhood, it was a whole lot of unnecessary discipline. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I got a balance, but I feel like it could have been a little bit more in depth with conversation, or you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
not always so. But I made sure when I had my daughter, I talked she got lit up. I'm not gonna lie, but I talked way more than I did anything, because I wanted her to understand, not just be like, oh, get over here and you did this and you did. I didn't always want her to think I was coming at her. I wanted her to know, like, now, daughter, I'm peeping what you're doing. I peep what you got going on. If this behavior continue, then you already know it's a consequence behind it. So
Right.
I don't know, but me personally, nobody. I was never, ever comfortable with nobody else whooping my daughter.
Aw, thank you, Rhonda, for the drink. She said, have a drink on me.
Hey,
I'ma need it. I'ma
I
need
heard
it,
your
y'all.
cash out go out. I have to look at my phone, make sure it wasn't mine.
I'ma need it, y'all. I'ma need it. I was
That
literally just paying bills as we was talking. I was paying my bills. That's why I was looking at. Let me pay some bills before I leave.
Right. Keep
You
your
know,
house
you
in
get out
order.
somewhere, you got to make sure you take care of all your shit before you go, so you know
Yeah.
what you come back to. You know, you be forgetting. Let me get all
Hey,
these
listen.
bills together before I get up out of here.
Hey,
facts.
I don't like putting stuff on auto pay, but I also don't like forgetting. And
Right, so
I'm like, man. And then I get a late $20 late fee because you ain't paid on the 15th and it's
right,
18th. I said,
right.
man. I said,
That's why I
shit.
said, let me go ahead and take care of this shit before I get on this airplane.
Right.
You know, like,
I know.
yeah.
Thank
And
you,
look,
Pop, for letting me be up. Y'all have a good one.
Purple, I'm so proud of you.
All right.
You did eventually get it before it was too late, and I'm glad you got some young men that ain't go to jail. You know, you got some black kings that
yeah.
turned out to be good black men, and I appreciate you for that.
All right. Thank you.
And you didn't call me a bitch.
Right.
Bring it down.
Hey, have a good night, Purple.
All right.
Y'all.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to be a
Hey.
new woman, y'all.
Hey, it's time for you. Listen, you got to be up early to catch that flight. Either you
I
going
got
to,
shit. I gotta get up at. I got 2 hours. Yeah, I'm finna get in the shower, change my clothes, and
oh, you just going to sleep on the plane?
Can you let me down?
yeah, I got you, baby. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a nap on the plane.
Yeah. Oh,
If I go to
man.
sleep now, I ain't gonna want to wake up.
I know. That's what I'm trying not to do. Cause I gotta leave out of here by 9 a.m. So
Oh, well, you got time.
I
I gotta
know.
leave here at 4:30.
Oh yeah. Golly. Yeah.
Corey down them comments cutting up. I can't even argue with Corey right
Kari
now.
want to fight.
Now,
He that
and
that he only
now he
wants.
said the kids did it at the
You
school.
see what I'm saying? He
Right.
talking
You
about
know.
T.
You
Get
know.
back to the topics just so he can act like just so he can dance on people.
All
Right.
Corey life he had to fight. You can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you gotta understand Kari's
I understand
manhood is
Corey.
uncircumcised. So he been
Oh.
having to fight with extra skin all his life.
That conversation was so calm and mature. He just came up
Yo.
with guns blazing. Like,
That's hilarious.
It's true. Can you imagine every time y'all go to pee, you gotta pull back extra skin just so y'all have the pleasure of being able to
I'm
aim
so
and
happy.
shoot.
I'm so
I'm
happy
so
my
happy
parents
I ain't
got
got
me
to do that.
circumcised.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got things. He got things that he got things that he's struggling with. It's
see,
okay.
he
Kari,
made that lady come straight out of Compton.
Who me?
No, Corey did. That lady was calm and she came straight out of Compton.
But see that. Let me tell you something. If it wasn't me or Kari, like somebody was gonna get cussed the fuck out. I'm telling you, I wasn't gonna be the one today. I done already got cussed out. God damn it. I'm sit back. Go on, Kari. You get the trouble. Somebody's gonna get cussed because the other lady
She
came up
ain't
real calm.
single.
That other lady came up calm too. Then I was all kind of raggedy bitches.
Oh wait, that was unexpected when she called you.
I knew it was coming.
Oop.
You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming.
It's a matter of time.
Wow.
They can't take it.
They can't help themselves. Yeah.
Nah, they can't help themselves.
No. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is the thing. Most people are gonna come out. They're like if you question their parenting, they're like, "Are you attacking me?" Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because that's the core of us. Like I'm a dad for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if somebody
Yeah.
question me being a dad, I'm like motherfucker, let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's what
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
be, and that's how you know, because you got to understand. She initially said, "I regret it,"
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But when it really go back to Risa Tisa, and I know y'all hate when I do this, it's that claiming accountability, so you don't have to hold me accountable,
Yeah.
but you ain't really accountable because when we get to really talking, you still blaming that nigga. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's that, let me just say I was wrong so we can get that out the way. So now I can throw
Yeah.
his ass right under the bus because I already said that I was wrong. But
Right.
now I'm finna throw. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So once you got to really talking to her, you see she was very unaccountable. She
Right.
very much so blamed him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because when I said, listen, I said that man didn't know what his place
Yes, you did,
was because
Carl.
when he tried to be the authority figure, you intervened. So
Then she
so at that point you don't know what to do.
then
So
she
if
said
I
she
don't think I got
wanted
a
him to
place,
step up as a father and replace the other father. But then she said, no, that's not what I really wanted. It
And
was
then
just,
tap the
yeah.
screen, y'all.
yeah.
Y'all can relax. Y'all don't
That
gotta
lady
tap the
was all
screen.
over the
Don't worry
place
about the
though.
screen. Don't tap no screen. Don't send no gifts. Just relax. Just relax for the rest of it. We good. We good. I'm going on vacation. Y'all take one too.
Yeah, that lady was all over the place, straight up.
Yeah. But see the difference between her and Purple, see, Kari, you not right. She literally fixed it. So yes, she started off the same way. That woman did that shit for 12 years. There's a
Right.
difference.
Hey, look, still doing it.
Thank you, Princess. Right.
Yeah.
So at least Purple was like, you know what? I see where I went wrong. I had to step back. I had to get what he was saying, and then I had to release.
Right. Because
Right?
she said my grandma told me. So she's taking advice from people that she care about. She said her grandma said, baby, that ain't how life works. And she had to
Right.
step back and understand that, you know what I'm saying?
And it sounded like they had two different partners. It sounded like the first one had a kind of a partner where, like I said, it was just strictly discipline. He didn't. I don't know.
He was
But
a working man, so he was the man that was, you got these different men, and this is why we do, I think, and I wish we could teach our kids this now, or the young people this now, vetting certain people, right? Because when people come from different backgrounds, they're going to, you know what, you motherfuckers, I done told y'all to relax, but not relax that much where I gotta mute you or drop you. where we have to be able to have these conversations. Like, what is your discipline like? What was your dad? Like, it seems invasive, but they're important conversations to have because it saves you a long time of, like, my ex-husband's father was a disciplinaire. You know what I'm saying? And it showed in him because I remember he had got in trouble and they was on the phone. And he said, I love you. And the dad was like, huh? You know what I'm saying? It shows that his daddy was a good man, faithful, church, you know what I'm saying? Great grandfather. He's a great grandfather. But that emotional part was gone, wasn't there. He didn't even know how to tell his son, I love you too.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? It was like, I remember being there and his dad was like, he said, I love you, Dad. His dad was like, huh? He didn't know how to respond. So it was so you got to start asking them questions and having them conversations before you decide to bring your kids or birth or whatever. Go on, Kari. Go on. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
Now, what she said was that this man had a conversation with her, stating that he was just going to let her do what she do with the kids, and he'll be there for her. He wasn't gonna say nothing. It took that. How long did it take to get to that point?
Why you didn't ask her?
Because I didn't get a chance to. Y'all
why
didn't
came up and just straight.
Hold on. We all assuming she's still in a happy relationship with this man.
Nobody said
don't
that.
know. But that's what a lot of people saying in the comments.
But she said she got it though.
Back and she stepped back and released. She said she did.
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody asked, did it work out? Did it last? We don't know.
Well, we don't care if it last. She learned.
She learned.
Her relationship end for different reasons.
Hold on. But this is the thing. When you have men on this app speaking about situations like that of other men going, see, this is why they had the live earlier.
We do not
because
care.
You have women like the one next to me.
Yeah,
I understand she has a daughter.
You know what's confusing the fuck out of me right now? It's the lady that was aggressive that told you her dude wasn't really hitting on shit and called T a bitch. You ain't even focused on that lady. You came for the lady who's been redeemed. So you know what that tell me about you? You gout having bad foot fungus.
You want to suck on my toes? You want to suck on my toes?
Thank you, mother.
You want to suck on my toes?
Hell no. You couldn't pay me to suck on them nasty ass CDL ass
you can suck the guy
lizard lock ass toes.
Okay, shut up for a minute and let me
No. Say be quiet, queen. Say be quiet, queen. Say be quiet, queen. That's the only way I'm gonna do it.
Shut up, drag. Hey,
fuck you. And that raggedy ass trailer you rode in on. That purple good. Don't come for purple no more. Don't come for purple no more. If you gonna talk about purple, you need to talk about the other lady too. You just been attacking purple.
We don't want to bring her back. I can't.
But I'm just saying, T.
I can't.
That
fight
lady
and
disrespected you and everything. That lady overtalked you. How you skip over all that for a pleasant person?
I'm here, Corey.
Exactly. Punch his ass in the eye, purple.
You didn't come and ask me nothing. You came here and say
I didn't get a chance.
Disrespectful as fuck. That's what you said straight off the rip about my kids. And who, Corey? Do you have kids?
Yes, I got 3 of them.
Okay, now how would you feel if I came in and said something about anybody said anything about your kids? They don't know your kids, but if somebody said something about, I'm sure your kids are not wouldn't pass the board of health test. Like some of your kids and each one of your kids did something.
Disrespectful is based off of the actions where they went behind this man back after he gave them a task to do around the house. Yes. And they came to clarify with you. That's
Yes.
why. That's what I meant.
That sound like respect, though.
Disrespectful. No, that's not respect.
That
Because
is
he.
respect. Cause
Hold on.
they ain't said.
Hold
Yeah,
on. Why is you cutting me off? Let me finish.
go ahead.
He is a man that she is dating in the house. They moved in together. So now you brought another adult in that house. So that adult is an authority
Corey,
figure
take
in.
your leather vest wearing in the
And can y'all
summertime.
tell this?
Hey,
Can
them
y'all tell
kids,
this
that
trans to shut
6-year-old
up?
don't know that yet. Them kids don't know that yet. They don't know who that man is coming in the
Hold on,
house.
KG. If y'all let me finish saying what I gotta say. Once you move this man in the household with you, you made him an authority figure
We
because
moved in the house
you
with him.
Hey
now
Corey,
now
Corey, and
what?
this, hey Corey,
Hold
I
on,
want
say
to say
that
one
again.
thing. I just want to say one thing,
Hush,
Brody.
hush, hush,
Bro,
hush.
listen.
Man,
This
y'all
lady
need to
just told you
hush.
she corrected what she said was wrong. So how am I gonna go back over it? I feel what you're saying, but she said I understand my error, my ways, and I corrected it.
That's it. But Corey, why wasn't this your tone when you first got on the platform? You came up here with two Smith and Wessons blazing, bruh. And how you skip over talking about the other lady's story? How? If you was gonna talk about one, you should have talked about the other. Like, what I didn't like about the story was this, that, and the third. You came straight for this lady.
Yes, we moved in
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah, I don't get that. She literally,
No,
I
no.
can see it. She said, I still believe what I believe. She said, I understood the error
Gotta
of
go
my
back up like
ways and I changed.
Yes. But why y'all flag my account?
Yeah, what's
and it was
happening?
Because I
it
was
wasn't even I mean it wasn't even I don't think we it was six it was even okay we moved in December, January, February. It was in less than 3 months. You know what I'm saying? It was just like
Yeah.
growing pains to try to
Yeah.
figure out what was going on, what we were supposed to do. And yes, we're still together now. He's my husband. I mean, are married. We've been together. That was in 2000. We're in 24 now.
Damn.
Damn, that's 24 years. That's you see that a lot of people need to be listening to you.
So,
I what I like about your story the most, Purple, since he ain't had nothing good to say, was the fact that your husband was patient enough to come back to the round table and be like, look, babe, I want to be the man of this house, but it's complicated when XYZ. He communicated that instead of walking around emotionally immature, frustrated, and irritated and being super duper mean to the kids and you.
Right.
So
Right.
Amen.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard being a stepdaddy.
It is.
it's
It's
hard being a
not
real
great.
dad and a
Yes,
real
it's
mom.
real, but
Kevin,
Nah,
it
Kevin
was
and this
hard
bitch
for
on
them
some
to be
bullshit.
a
What
real
you
dad
on, boy?
because, and
I'm
that's what
being
I admitted,
real.
and I
Don't come
admitted
up here
that
trolling
because
my
I was.
account tonight. I ain't got time for no games now.
Nah, don't do me like
Don't
that.
be
I'm
waking
talking
up at
real
1 o'clock in the
fact.
morning ready to troll.
Nah, it's a hundo, cause think about it,
I
right?
know a troll when I hear one.
Nah, it's man, don't do that to me. It's real facts. This is what I'm talking, right? I went through a situation where this little boy just wanted his parents together. So he was doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like I come in the house, little nigga just decorated the whole house with tissue. Like
Why you
sometimes
gonna be a
it's
little nigga? But go ahead.
man, cause
He was
like
one of them.
what? Man, I just wish that I could just hit him in the head with a rock. I ain't gonna
Oh
lie.
my
Like
God,
How,
it's,
how
no.
old was the little
He
fella? How old
was
was the
young.
little dude?
huh?
He was a baby
How,
kid.
how old
What?
was he?
Tell the truth.
You know the youngest one with the diapers, right? That was him. But the little boy was like 7. And I just be looking like, man, mm. And he had,
I'm going to bed.
you know them badass kids with the big ass heads. He was
Oh
one of
my
them.
gosh,
Like
Jesus.
you just wanted to pick him up by his head, like just sit down here real quick, like don't move, like just sit your little ass down. Like
I can't take y'all today.
if only you could put seatbelts on kids.
Oh, you want to put a seatbelt on them?
What?
On the
See,
couch.
ladies?
On the couch.
Run, ladies, run.
Listen, fuck that. Work it out with your baby daddies or something, because them kids, man. You be looking like, man, fuck them kids. Like, you ain't gonna take them to the park, what you know? Like, fuck you mean?
No, I did. You know what? I should do a surviving step parent live.
Call me up.
I should because
Listen,
I I
yeah,
dated this dude who had twins, and I love them dearly, and I love them. but he spoiled them so much. One of them was like a demon child. Like she was just so evil.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she tell me she'll stomp somebody out and shit, and I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
"Girl, you gonna stomp out? You can't even read." You know.
Listen.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. We do need a surviving stamp here live.
Listen, make sure you go search for K and send me that invite. You understand me?
I got it.
Alright.
I got it.
I'll
Let's
even bring
be
my
a good
own
live.
fucking
Let's be an
couch.
interesting live.
You understand me?
Hey T, I'm finna
Surviving.
drop down. T, I see you tomorrow. T, you gonna be
Okay.
on the trip? Yeah. Nice chat with everybody. I'll see y'all a little later.
All
Alright,
right,
stay
dog.
cool.
I am getting ready to try to take me at least an hour nap. I said I was gonna try to be cute going to the airport. I'm already ready to put on a sweatsuit, so I'm gonna
Hey,
take me out.
put that swimsuit on.
Hey,
I'm
yeah.
about ready the way I feel right now. I gotta go back in the suitcase and pull one out.
Hey, hey, look, you know how hard it's gonna be for you to take a nap with
I was
heels
about to
on
say.
and jeans?
I
That makes
was gonna
sense.
change. I gotta get in the shower and everything. I'm not wearing this to the airport. I have a whole nother outfit I was gonna wear, but it had some heels. It was
See?
sexy. It was
Yeah.
sexy.
She trying to walk the runway at the runway.
Look, I,
I was gonna try to be cute with that big old suitcase. Now I want to go ahead and put on some flat.
Hey,
look,
yeah.
I'm supposed to be up here editing the photo shoot and I ain't editing not one picture.
I'm
See,
just supposed to
we
be here taking
slacking.
my medication. And I'm working out with that. I'm keeping my word.
See, we slacking, y'all.
I
Listen,
know.
I've never wore heels to the airport, but I just want to strut through that motherfucker for one time. Why can't I just strut one day through the
Hey,
airport?
Go
hey,
for it.
you need to wear slides to the airport because when you get to security, you got to take them shoes off.
I know, I know.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. My boots was gonna be super high, and
yeah,
I gotta take them off. So let me go ahead and rethink this strategy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta be flying private for all that, sister.
I'm gonna get there. I'm just living. I'm living vicariously through myself. Okay.
Yes.
Or you need to have TSA pre-check.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
they got that?
How
Yeah,
you
they
do
got
that?
pre-check. You
Don't
gotta take
play
your
with
shoes off
me.
in there.
That's a good idea.
I needs that.
Yeah.
Oh,
TSA pre-check, you just walk up, you go through a separate line and you gotta take your shoes off.
How much is that shit?
I think pre-check I think it's 100 something a year. Something
A
like that.
hundred and
yeah.
something a
If you're
year.
a traveler.
Yeah.
I'm calling out sick.
All right. Well, I'm just looking through my closet. Um, got to go back to the drawing board. I don't want to open a big suitcase, but
Hey, stay cool, shawty.
you too. I'll definitely let you know when I got the surviving step kids. I
AKA fuck
survived.
them kids.
Yeah, AKA fuck them kids. I'm actually writing a book called "Fuck Them Kids" for real, but
Listen.
um, definitely I'm gonna do the live. I think we do need to hear that. So,
Yeah.
all right, y'all.
I got
Hey, you have a great trip. And everybody have a good night.
Yeah, safe travels, T.
I thank y'all. I'm about to cry. Y'all know I'm about to slide down the wall when I hang up this live.
I know. You got an hour before you gotta leave the house.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
y'all.
All right, good night.
Good night.